Glorious day from here, the patriots all over the world. God bless you all. God will keep each and every one of you. If you are watching this very broadcast, make sure you share with your loved ones. Still on the quest for a gene. The quest for a gene is not a day job. It's not a thing you can do hypocritically. No, you can't do it hypocritically. The only way you can do it is to make sure you roll up your sleeve. We have to roll up our sleeve. We must have a gene and society. And we are still here to change the narrative, the negative narrative of yesterday that put us today in this very precarious position we are. Whether you like it or not, no matter how much you might have made, no matter how much you might have made, you must have to keep on talking about the well-being of your society. That word matters a lot. You know, you find out that in the world we are today, there are different kind of persons. Theory. There are people that make things happen. Why there are people that watch it happen, and why there are also people that wonder what happens. And if you come and compare with our day-to-day life today, you find out that all these people is our society. But the most one that is effective, that build up society, the people that make it happen. All those are the patriots. That's why you see today a lot of things people claim who they are not just. And that's why we so much hope on them. That's why we are here today. The reason why I treated the topic some days ago, that you are created to create, you are also created to form your own, create your world, create your own narrative. That's create your environment yourself. That's why today the only thing we can still do is multiplication. And under that multiplication, there are a lot of things we are supposed to have in our mind, that those things goes along with it. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share this very broadcast. It's very, very important to share it. Share this very broadcast among your friends. We are not interested about waiting rain pass for social media. We are not here to do that. I don't really talk about one of the more trendy things, who don't really have a negative effect in our society. We have to talk about the major thing that affects us most, and it's about to go down. How prepared are you? Some of the questions we need to start asking ourselves. How prepared are we? So please, if you are watching, first thing you do right now is to share. And we are going to be seeing a lot of scriptural verses also. Then compare it to what we are seeing today in our society. And the only way the satanic kingdom was able to win the people that claim that they are Christians is that they take a lot of things away from them. If you watch the people that owns the television, the same people that owns the New World Order owns the television, they owns everything. That's why today information is not getting to you. And the people that God sent to come and preach the gospel, the people that God selected are not people. It is very ridiculous for you to believe them. It is hard for you to believe that somebody like me is sent by God. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult. That's why I've urged several times with that number that we doesn't know the word of God. And God uses things of the foolish things of this world to confirm the wise. The more reason why you see some of the things you see today is that the people we are expecting that God is going to use, all those are just pagan of his own. The very day when you go know the true meaning of Christianity, that they brought out these things so that may you for not feel look for what they do you. Let me put it in Parakbo language. Or what yeah, if they follow you, they find waiting lost. You know, if you see. That's why they brought it out. That's why today, all these people, their character is never seen in the Bible. What was written down about Christ or about the Word of God, only few that are doing it. Few, maybe about 10% of them. The one the most projected to us, who were supposed to be a role model in fighting for freedom, a role model in characters, Nairo. We can't get it from there. So even as I'm touching it gradually, just try and do sharing. Just try and do sharing as you are led. Because come what may, we need to be educating ourselves little by little. We will not say because of one man is discouraging us, or some group of elements choose to become an apostle of destructions, then we will not preach the gospel. We will keep on preaching it. Or till the end of time, we will keep on preaching it until the end of time. That's why it is very imperative, anytime you see us on media like this, we are not here to come and question our ancestors. We are here to come and say things that were never part of our ancestors. Because there are some of the things you see today, your father lived this kind of life. It was never a good narrative. It was something that was, it's like something that was forced into them. So they were forced to accept it. It was never just their will, and let me just do it. You know, it was never like that. As soon as I finish this very sharing, we will be going to the scripture as usual. The reason why I adapted the scriptures, so that this is a thing that's supposed to be inherent in us and at the same time in your neighbor. Anything that comes out from there, there are a lot of them. 90% of them correctly supposed to be our day-to-day life. 90% of them supposed to be our day-to-day life. But reverse is the case. So if you are watching, do not hesitate to share. If you are watching, never hesitate to share this very broadcast. As you do that, God bless you in a hurry. We will never allow anybody to distract us today. I see what somebody is writing. I'm not against your useless Oga. No, I'm not against him. But if you can advise him, tell him to have a good conduct. Because our society has been over too bastardized. So there are a lot of things we are not supposed to be portraying any longer. And if you are the type that still supports stupidity, you are so stupid. I see what you were writing. I'm not against anybody's vision. But if somebody that must represent us, you must have something here. And you must be stable-minded, not double-minded. So that you get it clear. I saw that very comment. Don't think you are distracting me. You are only just fooling yourself. My wish for him to even rule Nigeria, if you don't know now, no. Because it's not according to the what God showed to me on who he's supposed to become when I met him. That's why I'm angry. So if you are comfortable with this being a state of Ajagaduism, being this sense of lunacy, you must be stupid. It shows that you are a non-entity. At least most of my viewers today, or most of my followers, they know, at least by now, they know my potentiality. If at the end of the day, what they expected of me is not what I'm doing, they should come in an eloquent manner and correct me, sir. We don't expect you to be doing this. Why are you doing, sir? Sir, the language you are using this day, we don't understand. You are not even using it for fun. You are just saying it as if it's worse. Sir, you are supposed to be fighting for freedom. Sir, the way you are doing right now, not they supporting me in all angles, you know. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and suffer a lot of his own soul? You think that's how to do campaign? When you now write that now, it will be paining me. Now only who love you, now go fit tell you say, this is the way they do so no good. But for the one that doesn't love you, they clap for you. I think I saw on social media today that somebody's mother has been arrested. Now the same follower that is supporting the same person, do this. Their mother right now, will their mother go to station? Their mother will not go to station. That is extent some lunacy we put you to. You feel they are helping you. My struggle is sacrosanct. We must have a better society. If that was going to make you to go and arrest my father, go and arrest my father. You will pay dearly for it when time comes. Because everything I'm doing, they are be patriot. Even Jesus Christ you are serving today, he gave up his life for your freedom, to what they wrote. Now, what are you doing? You're reciprocating back. So a lot of people, they feel they are brilliant. A lot of people, I just look at them, then I just begin to laugh. I look at some people, then what I always do, it makes me laugh that human beings are really like this. Nobody distracting people from becoming anything, though. If I'm doing anything that is not cordial, come here. So far, I hate bully. Say the way it is. I will even congratulate you for you being able to see that far that what I'm doing is wrong. So I will be introducing the topic right away. Before we comment, I will be introducing the topic. That is sacrosanct. We must have to do that so that to direct our minds and focus our mind on something. Do not open door for the devil. And I'm going to be telling you how you open door for the devil. They already have underground bunkers. The meaning of these bunkers is underground houses. They already has it. Abbreviation. They've already has it. I might be showing you part of the video. Stand up and fight for your freedom. There's a mistake here. Let me quickly correct that topographical error. Stand up and fight for your freedom. That's very, very important. Stand up and fight for your freedom. They've already have this underground whatever. They have it already. So that's why they made this preparation. And we did not start preparing on time. But we can still start late and become the latest. The reason why I always want to give us information that will prepare our heart that mentally, so that you are not caught unaware. So that you are not caught unaware. So we've started it, we have to finish it. We've started it already, it's something we have to finish. There's no husband. People might choose to decamp because of the threat and fear they are going through in their struggle. I refuse to decamp. Do we know my brother? Even the people that have died, who died normally, who never dies in pain, I think their life is better today. They no longer feel headache. They are not going to be injected by sickness. They no longer hear this rumor. They are just there relaxing right now, not paying light bill, not paying water bill. It is these same wicked people that make death to become one special thing. Death normally is supposed to be, you are leaving this world to a different world. You want to go and rest. But they were also the one who made death a one special thing. They made it to be so. They made death to be one kind. It's supposed to be that it's like transformation. You are transferring from the normal body right now. You now become a spirit. More powerful, that you cannot fight the people that kill you. But they made a lot of things to be special. Things that will just come, you just go. But they were also the one that make it crying as if whatever. Why did they celebrate the death of Jesus? Imagine somebody were crying the third day, he were not happy. That will not be better thing. He were crying, no, but the third day automatically, the person now start rejoicing because he have risen. So changing the negative narrative of yesterday, that's what we are doing. The biblical meltdown from leaves after Elon Musk take over Twitter, promise free speech is priceless. Now, do you know why the Democrats today, they are crying? And they have started giving Elon Musk right now the criticism, the kind of one they give to Donald Trump. And a lot of the Democratic states, the Democrat states in America, they hate free speech. Now, the reason I told you the other day, the reason why I don't want to also be insulting Elon Musk is buying Twitter because of you. 44 billion buying Twitter because of you. Why? Because you cannot best express what is wrong with your system. You cannot tweet and express what is wrong with you. You cannot tweet and, really criticize your government. And they begin to say right now, the kind of speech is going to bring, what kind of speech is he bringing back? And the highest mistake these people made was to remove Donald Trump from Twitter, remove him from Facebook, remove him from YouTube, and Notagram. That's the higher mistake they made. And somebody right now is spending billions to make sure free speech is restored. And you don't know what's called free speech. Do you know why they are fighting my page? Okay, now who page are they supposed to be fighting? Are they supposed to be fighting my page who respect children? Who never come here and start insulting women? Who praise, who honor his desire? But why are they giving viewer to people who swear you do even in live Facebook? Is it supposed to be like that? Reverse is the case. Because all is about censorship. So if the very day you stand to fight for freedom, you lost a lot of things. That's the way it is. Jesus Christ came to come and liberate Tomato. There are most of people today that are fighting for freedom, they are half dead. Because their name have been placed in different kind of places. There are restrictions in their life. They are waiting for you to do one or two things, and not be saying one ain't too good. Why did they run after Jesus? Even right from his birth, according to the story. So all these things we are putting down so that anytime you see a freedom fighter, do the best thing you can do to appreciate the freedom fighter and protect him. So they never want us to have freedom of speech any longer. That's why Elon Musk right now is buying Twitter so that any person that have this mark can now express what is wrong with the system. But under the same very jurisdiction, you can do some video right now. Before you know, YouTube don't remove them. Just do some video to say you are sick. They will remove it. They will count it as misinformation. This man will get the highest injection company, their CEO. I don't want to mention them. Do you know what this man uses man to talk? Facebook won't tell me when I post them. They say na false information. Post American president, Awu Yoreni. They go my pay this video because I put this man where there's war here and there. I put it this thing. You don't know what we are going through. The video they were not supposed to flag there, but they will not flag that particular one. No. The video that will be there for the past 2 months, they'll come set that one to you, say it does not meet up to the community guideline. So be very, very careful. That we are going through war. We that are ready to defend the truth, even to death, we are going through a lot. It's just that God has been standing for us. They have not been able to come and harm us physically. But we know what we are going through. We know what small things that you feel say no mean to them mean a lot. That's why today nobody wants to even near that place. But I will not protect Page without protecting your life. That's why today I'm going to be telling you areas where you open door for the devil. The very day you leave what God has sent you to come and do, you are not doing the other side, you open door for the devil. I wish somebody came out from the first time in social media, he said, I'm sent by God. You were doing it, you were having more disciples. And you find out right now, people are no longer following you again. Who can send you again? That does say you are feeling what God sent you. Now devil, oh, now you want complete now. So the life we are today not fair. The life we are today is not fair. So it is survival of the fittest. It is only the fittest of the fittest that can survive what's happening. But most of us, we feel we are helping ourselves, never knew that we are not helping ourselves. Now, if you read the book of Ephesians 4 verse 27, it says, neither give place to the devil. Neither give place to the devil. Now, how do you give place to the devil? By falling into temptations. Now, one thing we have to know about the word of God is this. For you to be tempted is not a sin. Yielding into the temptation, now falling into it now becomes a sin. For them to come and tell you the mark of the beast, it's not, there's no problem anybody can say. But you committing yourself to it and now became an advocate of such a thing, now make you open door for the devil. Now, the time you open door for the devil right now, then your life is miserable. Whom are you going to blame? Certainly blame nobody. That was why the book of James chapter 4 verse 7, he said, therefore submit yourself to God. Resist the devil and it will flee. So if you watch the word of God and watch what our father used to tell you those days when you were growing up, it coincides together. How did I know that Christianity is fake? How did I know the Robert Power they gave to us is not real? Because these same persons, they are not using the same method to fight for a better society for them. It's not what they used to feed their society. It was patriot like you and I that is watching right now who stand up and say, no, we must have to build a better society for ourselves and for our generation. Now, a lot of people will always say, I will say, people come Nigeria. But what have you been able to do from abroad? That is to say, the same thing that happened to our forefathers, they were composed and they were contented with the slavery they found themselves. They never found solution. That is to say, the DNA of blacks, they like to be impoverished. They like it. They like enslavement. They are used to any system they meet. That's why you can just give yourself as a living sacrifice, keep on doing it, keep on doing the thing, until there is no breath. We don't know how to say, okay, now, condition is good, let me quickly do this thing, then I go back, just one day, do it and go back to my normal position. We doesn't have time for that. Now, why are we opening door for the devil? We are opening door for the devil because we have never really witnessed how wicked devil will be. We have not witnessed it. Most of us today now, we are just living, we don't care, we don't question any narrative. The word is existing today. Someone paid the almost sacrifice. Now, for you to know that the word of God is very contradicting, if you don't combine the dots well, it's like when you are solving mathematics, if you don't solve it well, you don't get the answer. If you read the book of Genesis chapter 8 verse 20, check about the sacrifice Noah made. And God, he said, he gave his word to Noah and say, I will not ever destroy this earth again with water. Now, when it comes to New Testament, what happens? That sacrifice brings us a reconciliation. By God said, I will not do it again. Now, if you take the life Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob lived, all these, and Joseph and all of other, their life were very good. They were always ready to shut the door against devil. Because God don't do destructions. Before God destroys, he always send a message. Now, during the time of Noah, when the earth were destroyed with water, God gave a message to Noah in the book of Genesis chapter 6, reading from verse 5. How God regretted why he created man, all of order. Before he get to verse 8, Noah find favor in the sight of God. Noah were the one that were living in accordance, who have not opened door for the devil. He said, Noah, I'm giving you the commitment. Build up an ark. It may also be the ark you are seeing today is IICP, the International Association for the Improvement of Colored People, for me to preach the word of God. It may be the ark. Now, what was the purpose of the ark? So that when the destruction comes, anyone that is able to enter that ark is safe. Now, if you read the book of Matthew, he said the word of God is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and they are saved. That is to say, if you listen and hearken to the word of God, and God sent his only begotten son, people like us, he said, whosoever believeth will not perish. Automatically, you are already in the trust tower. In the spirit realm, you are in the ark. You are not going to be seeing ark these days build 1,000 cubic by 1,000 cubic. No. It is the formation you had, you put it together. Automatically, you are saved already. Because why? You have not committed yourself. But if you watch our day-to-day life today, nobody want to combine the dots. Nobody want to come to areas whereby, let me just also listen here before I go to the other side. I do say it. I did say you shouldn't go and, do merriment. But did you have informations? Do you know about what's going to be happening tomorrow? And the difference between a rich man and a poor man is information. The reason why poor man remain poor because he does not have information that the rich man he has. Now, if you also read the book of the Ecclesiastes 10 verse 8, it says, he that diggeth the pit will fall into it, and whosoever that break the edge, serpent will bite. Are you not see serpent there? Now, if you watch some of these things today, some of the things contain, it contains venom, serpent. A lot of people call it serpent bite. Why I always come here to come and tell you the little I know about life, lead you, not all, so that you can also go. I can form a preamble for you. I can create a window for you. You also go there. This guy talked this in today. Metamorphose what I've told you. You can see a lot of things I've used the Bible to do. I've used the Bible to create a different, that godly narrative that will help us tomorrow. That's what it does. The first bishop of activism, nobody have done it. But I'm not here preaching about how you are going to be saved and go to heaven. I was telling somebody, if I want to talk about this Yul Edochie, all of you now go cry. Una go cry. But I will not go there. Because me, I get headache for a lot of things people are losing emotion for. I asked somebody, he give birth to terrorists. No, he give birth to Osama bin Laden. Then what's your problem? At times we take some certain things and see that's a major problem. Let's talk about our individualistic problem. Let's talk about the constant headache we are feeling. Let's talk about the reason why today, up till now, don't you see I'm wearing jacket? Sun go come, it go come out. We are fighting weather battle as we speak. Weather battle we are fighting as we speak. They have been talking about climate change. They are the ones doing all these things. Thank God for the people who are also ready to see as many they can do. But the world is looking for you to just stand up and speak. But nobody is speaking. That's why right now, Elon Musk, by the grace of God, trying to buy Twitter. So that you can also go there and tweet. Ever since I was injected, look at what happened to me. Maybe put your pictures and all of other. Upload anything that this injection have caused in Facebook. They will block down your fucking account. Those are censorship. That's what they do, but we don't know what's happening. When Donald Trump were removed from Facebook, we think it's all about Donald Trump. He said it. He said they are not looking for me. They are looking for you. Say, I'm always standing on their way. He knows what they knows. He even know I'm more than them. That's why he could rise up against this their evil whatever thing they are doing. He knows it more than them. But most of you celebrated it. Because one stupid friend tell you about you no good, you no good. Both of you celebrated it. You don't see anything. Okay, right now they are tricking my Facebook. You are happy. Thank God they give me a viewer. This and that. What about the very day you start speaking truth tomorrow? The same God that have called me may also call you tomorrow. The same God who have called me can also call you tomorrow. Then you don't know how you are going to manage to start doing your own. You don't know how you are going to start doing your own. You don't know about it. Then if you think I'm speaking the truth right now, people are hating me for the truth I'm speaking, then you are taking it, say, okay, now you know. One day you will speak the truth and something else will happen to you. Now, if you join to promote something that is negative against other persons, and when that is was supposed to be negative, you turn it to become positive or whatever, or depends on how it comes. On a very good, another thing will rise up against you. Imagine somebody mother being arrested because his son is making sag in social media. What does that tell you? Does that tell well? It doesn't tell well. It doesn't tell. I told you the other day, you don't know the reason why I told them that they already having caught. They will start killing themselves soon. You hear say this one, assassinate this one. Because who encouraged you? You are the one that is encouraged. But is this still building an economy? Let's talk about the sea finish and all of other. What do women they do now? They drag their wife, their husband enter media. They insult her. If na man, they don't be animal responsible. If we are talk about in a prayer, I'll pray for you now. A woman that will go and create problem, is it not better than a man? Is a man that married to wife not better than such a woman that is responsible? So, a lot of things we are putting on our head today. There never a time some person will ever question what they do that is bad, until you yourself tell them. Anybody that start up anything in his own eye is doing the best. But until the spectators will come and say, this thing you are doing, you are not doing it very well. There's mistake somewhere. So now they are already having underground bunkers. You know, underground houses is already there already. In case when it's set. So if you think they have you at heart, all these ministers you are seeing, All the people that always come and tell you manner of things, they have there are some bucket that is they can contain 10,000 people. They have them hundreds all over the world. You can also build your own. Do you know that what can be happening for 6 months on earth here? You will just die, they go there inside the ground. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. But have you ever wondered, apart from this your Jesus, and go to one place and say, God, whosoever you are using to make sure this world is calm, God, I thank you for their life. You don't. You don't. I was telling somebody this morning, I guess some of the mistakes most of us make is coming to Europe. I begin to see it as a very big mistake. Because the hope of surviving is almost 0.5%. Because even our people were supposed to wake up, they are not waking up. Nobody bloody cares. They are not waking up. And nobody will even watch you now and say, okay, now let me watch this guy and go and see how I can be able to try to, create a different narrative. It's one way, zombie saying, and one way. I see heaven and earth before the corner for one person. The most disastrous weather we have in this year. The most disastrous weather. Now, the government is speaking. None of us is questioning what they are saying. None of us is ready to question it. We just, after all, it does not mean. It does not mean. If we never change the negative narrative of yesterday. Now, we have children already, most of us. We are proud of our children. If you die tomorrow, then you are seen from heaven. Do you think this society is conducive for your children to live? Or anybody that they love? It's not conducive. Now, if Jesus Christ has given his life for us for 33 years, he never enjoyed, he never married. He never enjoyed anything. According to the story, let's assume, let me make it real here. Now, what are you giving back in return to the society? We always want to get. We are not ready to give anything back. We are not ready to preach the word of freedom to other persons. And right now, these people, they are coming back again right now in full force. Now, what would have even put a stop to it? It is when you yourself have wake up. You have not wake up. Your children have not wake up. Your father have not wake up. You think everything is normal. You are carried away by the things you are seeing here and there. That's the major problem today. All of us are carried away. They say there's time and season for everything. Let's always do reflection. Let's always do reflection. This is what we end one day. Everything that is going to be written down in the Bible, we are in Armageddon. Where the final battle is going to be fought. Where the final battle is going to be fought. But most of us feel it's a joke. Go and see a Democratic Republic of Congo. They said Ebola is there. It's the Civil Channel Television that show it. I think I saw the news day before yesterday. They said Ebola is there as we speak. Do you know what they are doing now? They are giving them injection. What I can perceive, they are changing this vid injection till they cure Ebola. Democratic Republic of Congo as we speak. They just put and say hi there. That's what they are doing right now. There's something Cron. Let me tell you something. I told you last week. This Cron SE. They told us that I want the UK last week. Let me tell you how many they are having today now. Let me tell you how many they are having as of yesterday. You'll be astonished. Where the way they are going on here. I don't know saying I saw this word be. Now, look at what they write here. They say what is Cron? This one, Omi. Then you put on journal SE. Symptom of a new vid variant. Hundreds of cases found in UK. 637 cases of new that is this thing now. They don't detect them for England. What are they bringing it out right now? They are trying to intensify the hair. So that if they are doing whatever thing they are doing tomorrow, you will also take it from them as a full. Yeah, that is true. Mama na emie sorry ma we primary school. Mana electric nena so agwa go you. This nonsense, they're not going to stop them. You are the one to solve this problem. Nobody will feed one. If you and I say no, this thing will stop. And the purpose of our existence is not sin. The purpose of our existence is not sin. Now, if Jesus Christ have rejected it, for example, according to the story, where are you for day? Where you have been saved today? Are you not saved to save others? Now, the only people we kill ourselves for, particularly the blacks, was our brothers and sisters at home, and our father and mother. And the same father and mother you kill yourself for, they are even the one holding your childlessness. Now, they are the one holding it today. And what do you say your brother and sister, your mother have collaborated to do to you? Outside have not done it. The same people you labored for. So the best thing any man can do is to give up a societal help. Just the same way I'm advocating right now. I don't even know how many people I've saved. I know I've saved millions of people. But figuratively, I can't really count them. I know a lot of people have figured it out. Epa, what was it? Even though the way we always coming out, saying it, I would have not get the encouragement. I'm here to complete what I've started. Now, what have you started in your life? Bully. Bully. That's what you have started. Now, if we doesn't do this thing, which other person God is going to send to do it? A lot of people are just moving today. They don't know what's happening. They don't care to even know what's happening. They don't know what's happening. So that's how fun I said. Right now, they are promoting the Zetacron gradually. They are promoting it. Until maybe get to June or July. And right now, we are making this compulsory. Millions are still dying in UK. So and so are still dying in so and so. Now this is compulsory. You have to go on. If you don't take 3 before, they will upgrade you to go and take the 4th one. And people like us, they never return. I prefer they do my funeral. That does. If they are watching, they should be hearing it. I'm not saying it for you to encourage you. That's my decisions. I always say it all the time. I will hold it till the last. You know, my way don't ready to die, not the fear death. They're not the you person like me. Now you know one that. Me, I'm ready to give up the ghost at any times. But I will never take a decision that will make me to start feeling bad tomorrow. Now, another thing again, look at what the Democrats, now their page with this, what they wrote to, they say breaking, everybody who think that they want to complete unfiltered free speech on the internet, they meet their line eventually. Ben Collins explained why Elon Musk supposed free speech idea will be tested when it's responsible for moderating Twitter. Why is he doing that? So that you will not come and say anything about the injection to silence you. But somebody is spending $44 billion to make sure what they have been hiding is brought out. But you cannot share a video of such. You know, I guess God is regretting why did that make some, I will be particularly most blacks. Let me not target to those people alone. He's regretting. He's regretting. They call us that we are the most deplorable. We are the most deplorable. They want to concentrate on Africa. And they are concentrating on it. It's working for them. They impose right now Ebola where it don't come on since upon Democratic Republic of Congo. They call with that now to enable them, give them the mark. Before you know that, they'll say the same Ebola don't come this thing. The same thing. Giving them injections. Ebola is the Democratic Republic of Congo as we speak. Because the Zetacron is no longer selling. They are doing their meetings. The NATO countries and the EUs on how they are going to make it mandatory that you have to have the mark. Because be that you are still working normal, they are not satisfied with it. And by now you are not still convinced that these people want to kill you. What about every one of us fall out in the street? We've already know what's happening. I think that would be better. Do you know the most painful death in life? When you gloriously enjoy yourself by yourself. Very painful. That's the more painful death that's more painful. If you see this death at times, it's just a normal thing. Now you they look and giddy. Once it don't come, you don't go. You just be free automatically. You no longer pay bills. But my bills is gone. Like what I've said before, let me reiterate again. When waiting, death was not supposed to be a normal big deal. It's just you are living this world going to a better whatever. Become a spirit. What you cannot be able to do it before, you cannot do it. If you want to be in Nigeria right now, you don't be in Nigeria. But can your spirits also work now? You are not even with your DNA. Because at times we see so many things we are supposed to take seriously. We are taking it just for material purpose. I told that day for yesterday here, or what happened between Esau and Jacob. Esau, because of hunger, the first mistake he made by telling his brother, what is the birthright to me you can take now. And some people will say, I made a mistake. God, here I am. Oh, Bobo, Wobo, Degbo, Wahuse. Moka cannot tell Wahuse. No yayi glonatic when but what later happened? That thing affected Esau to the extent that when it come to a time, his father supposed to bless him. He also lost his blessing because of what he first lose, the birthright. Now your body is your right. You decide what comes into your system. Now automatically everywhere he sees. Comrade Newton is here abroad. I'm not boasting here. I'm not trying to say your decision was bad. But why have I not been affected? Why is your father in village not dying? Why the people in Democratic Republic, why will never die? How many have we lost him because as a result of this? What's happening? Why is your flatmate or your co-worker who said no, why is he not still up to today? Because I just want everybody to understand that this thing is not real. Then let hold them responsible for every pains that we are passing through, the tears that they are making us to cry. We are not investigating. Do you know how many people, how many Edo sons and daughters have died abroad prematurely as we speak? If not Fulani that is killing in Edo or Nigeria, how many want to die? How you want to die now? It's easy to die. But you just see now, person will just slump your fault. But they do censorship everywhere. You don't have anywhere you are going to express what is wrong with you. That was how Elon Musk, Donald Trump told him, you are multi-billionaire, you can do it. Do it for us. So that let's spread the news for people to wake. But nobody wants to wake, we are sleeping. That's the problem. Nobody wants to wake, we are sleeping. Some fake freedom fighters who claim that they are freedom fighters. What makes you a freedom fighter if you cannot talk about the well-being of the people? You don't have any information. But we are assuming we have it. Now, this is also Democrat. Bad in party, not be this. Look at what a Florida activist, look at what he wrote. He said Florida activist is asking state schools district to ban the Bible, saying it is not an age-appropriate book for kids and contain references to rape, bestiality, infanticide, and cannibalism. Let me play a video to you on what they are saying right now about the Bible. I think I played a video to you, that was the last 2 months, February precisely, what this guy said, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said about any person preaching the Bible. Look at what they are going to do to him. So look at, somebody went outside, they are now sending petition on how they are going to ban the Bible. Look at it.
This is crazy. Can you help us to ban the Bible?
To ban the Bible?
This is crazy. A lot of people are ready to sign the petition to ban the Bible. Watch this. Can you help us to ban the Bible?
To ban the Bible?
We're just trying to get rid of this hate speech just to help the New World Order. But Amazon is still selling it to a lot of people, and we're just trying to get them to stop that.
Why would I want to ban the Bible?
See, Amazon is still selling it. It's all about the New World Order. I told you before that this man, head of Christianity in Rome, he said they want to bring out another Bible where he cannot put now. They can say they want to change it now. That to say the one they wrote before, it is not well adulterated. It shocked you, Abi. It shocked. Continue now after you are going to be, going to be preaching in the blood. The mission they did is not enough. They want to finally right now bring. Why not take one? Why? Oh, why? No one there catch you one and because sheep are more. They may lion making what I can hear. Except where you are a bomb you can make. It might be same make back. Listen.
The New World Order, but Amazon is still selling it to a lot of people.
Now, let me play it again. Where he mentioned about New World Order. This is this man with the America, so now their government be this. The Gates, the Nancy, the Bushes, the Hillarys, the Clinton, the Dr. Fauci, these people will get this injection. Now they are this and be this. Both book face. Now the way they want be this. That's why they keep on dealing with my page. That's why they keep on dealing with my page. So let's play it. Because this man for Rome, he already thought say they want to change the Bible. That's why I said it one time, say any person will get children. If your children they follow man, they follow man. Maybe you need to go carry John come house. He say, "Mama, my papa, mama, pray better prayer for me, may I succeed." For waiting and they do. Then keep your children. They are going to do it. If they succeed, now, because you were never set for it. It's going to come in a hurry. Where they've already say right now, Biden not be last month here, he signed say children have the right now to say they want to change their who they get before. They have the right to meet a daughter and they want to change themselves to man. Transgender, I said they get right 8-10 years upward. What is the way support? This is a decision you were supposed to have maybe from 18 when you're not doing your. He said 10 years right now. That's what they want for. And they are removing your Bible. For those who will believe on the blind walk why you want them. Why you are pray da. Useless mugus everywhere. Now black be problem for this earth. Now black. Let's play it.
It's ban the Bible.
This is crazy. A lot of people are ready to sign the petition to ban the Bible. Watch this.
Can you help us to ban the Bible?
It's ban the Bible.
We're just trying to get rid of this hate speech just to help the New World Order. But Amazon is still selling it to a lot of people, and we're just trying to get them to stop that.
Why would I want to ban the Bible?
Well, it makes a lot of people feel uncomfortable. It's hurting a lot of people's feelings. Just print here and print birth date and a signature. The Bible hurts a lot of people's feelings, and it makes a lot of people feel uncomfortable. And if we can get rid of it, that'll really help with the New World Order. A lot of people want to burn the existing ones, but maybe we can do that later. Thank you. Amazon has finally stopped selling a lot of racist and anti-Semitic books by people like former KKK leader David Duke. They were selling his autobiography for years. They finally stopped selling it, but they're still selling the Bible, so we're just trying to...
So I'm just signing to not have the Bible be sold on Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a good thing for humanity.
If somebody already purchased one, at least at this point, we're not going to confiscate them, maybe in the future, but we just don't want anybody else to be purchasing their copies.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Have a good one. When you say hate speech, I want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah. Well, the Bible has a lot of homophobia in there, and it says that the Jews conspired to have Jesus killed. It's an anti-Semitic trope, so we're just trying to get the Bible banned to help stop the hate speech. And
I'm on board with you there.
on board with most there. You know, I mean, for the people who have already bought one, I mean, at least at this point, we're not going to be confiscating them, maybe in the future, but we're just trying to get the new purchases stopped and just ban it from all the stores. Thank you so much. The Bible is the most sold book, so if we can get Amazon to stop selling that, we can help stop the hate speech. We're going to leave the Quran up there, though. We don't want to be Islamophobic, though. It's time we finally get rid of it once and for all. Thank you.
Now, the only thing right now that people are comparing it with, it was not in the Bible that man and man must marry. You can see that how the thing they hinder them. So, if they see you see Bible tomorrow, for those of you, you are not going to be having where you go to shout down your useless blood. Because it's becoming useless. They are going to confiscate you and kill you. Maybe because you are being detonated or indoctrinated with this blood. Look at it. What are you going to be reading there? Oh, black people. God. Should I say I don't want to be among blacks in the next life? We are too wayward. We're not the hear word at all. We're not the hear word. Now more black, nice stupid people. Nice stupidity they pass. The same people that created the narrative. He said the Jewish story where they write the convenience people. And this our normal character. Right now they are trying to bring transsexual into the game. So that you have equal right with them. You feel you're born now. Your child can decide and do whatever you're going to do. So any fight you fight today, you are also helping yourself. Because the headache, your children, they must lead them into run. If the society is bastardized today, they are going to tell your children, stop following that guy, follow boy. If you don't want to follow boy, forget about it. Or they will threaten him. Then do you have force to question whatever thing they're going to be doing to you? You don't know. So when we are talking about New World Order, people does not know. Transhumanism, living this very life you are living right now, you believe in the other side. You have no personal wish against saying that this thing you want to do. They control you. Is that what you are going to wait to happen? By now, all black social media was supposed to be saying no to this. Make therefore no say, yes, we are awakening. Even the Space Force, they are crying as I speak. Why is people not understanding? Okay, who is going to spread the news? Donald Trump will go to rally. Right from last year. He went for rally in Kuma in Alabama. He went for rally in Wellington. He have went for rally in Florida. He have went for a rally in which other state again? In Washington. He have went for rally in Texas. But no face mask, nothing. He's sending up a message telling China that they are going to pardon billions of dollars of the China virus. But yet our people are still deaf-eared. No wonder it took Noah 120 years to build an ark. Because the reason why it's even delaying now, the military have not reinstated him, is because of you, Umaye Yore. During that time of protest, the whole England people, London, they will come out. You not go see any Efulefu among them. Awa. Or will you awa? Oh, these people, they are struggling for their life. You need to go Italian protest. All of them will come out. You will not see any black person have a wait on makeup over here. We may have any because they are wicked. Black people is the one constituting the news. Or saying even. Because if you know, me know, these people, they are powerless. Be that they keep us keeping it as a secret. They own the media. They own the media. Elomo, thank God for his life. Who brought that 44 billion? Now make an amio tell you no so no. Omoro pa makama mezeo mono luenwa. Nothing no. Have you ever one day after this very message, you also go and start looking at things from a different perspective? We're not saying. We're not saying. But your stupidity is putting other people into problem. There are things we don't need. If they can come up to the streets, attack, intervene, people, they want to ban the Bible, because this is what is contradicting what they are saying. This is a lot of things people are right now not reading. Maybe they might have stopped Amazon right now from printing more Bible to sell. They might have go to our Facebook or bookshop right now and say, do not sell this thing again. They might have written a letter to them before it comes out like this. Now, you are not fighting, I'm not fighting. You kept quiet, I kept quiet. How are we going to get rid of this nonsense? I know most of you will say, what will say? There are times you don't see death. Where me who now? Because we're here on Agmo. Where am I? Okay, what you want to kill you? For those of you that is going to survive it. Assimilation process are here now. People may fall. Why some of them? Their blood can't they used to this thing. But this thing is bad, is bad. We are seeing them. Okay, now, what is new world order? On your own personal definitions. People, just for we to say no now is a problem. For we to just say no. If you say no, I say no. The other people say no. Everybody's in the street. What in the middle of this year? Protest where wants to come out. Are you ready to also join them? Even though they say, are you ready to join? We may not be ready to join. We may not be ready to join. Look at another thing Elon Musk said. Okay. I've read that one to us before. Then look at it. After his 44 billion deal with Twitter was confirmed, Elon Musk has shared a post on Twitter about free speech. Now, after he don't do that deal finish now, he can't share, he can't talk about free speech. That is to say, now he make and buy. He's not buying it because he don't need the business. Now Facebook, Zuga. Now get Facebook. Now get WhatsApp. Now get Instagram. Jeff Bezos. Now get Washington Post. Why Jackman now get one of this thing like that. He and Anna don't get the biggest social media whatever. Because their minister and all now Twitter they use. Why is he buying it? He might make an IT you know women will go load there now. That's why he's buying it. He's not buying it because he wants to make business. But how are we going to manage these people? Let's follow them and play the kind of game they are playing. People are out there. Just for you to think and metamorphose your thinking is a problem. Now, let me quickly show us the underground bunker. Let me show it to us briefly. Because earlier the better, if we had this information, it will help us. It's not all about money. You know, you have not arrived. Omanoti learner for Oriagbon. Omanoti learner for. You can drag over where if you see my wife, if you see my husband, because you guys will soon miss each other. That's the truth. That's the truth. Oh, not 3 years time, but he make before. Either now war, now can zombie. The truth need to be said. When I don't know now, is this what they are planning? If what they are planning now, then why are we bragging? Let us fight and survive this very one first. That's why the book of Philippians 2 verse 12, the part B of it, he said, fight out yours, work out your salvation with fear and with trembling. That you have to be saved, you have to work it out. It's not a day job. We follow sack. Those ones right now, they have secretariat. Nothing good they are infusing into the system. We don't even know where we are today. You think it's normal? You think it's normal? Just to go to church and shout the blood. And right now they want, what about they succeeded in removing the Bible? Is it not what the Bible talks about the Armageddon? Let's play this thing. A little now I play and loot you.
On Earth. It's a bunker built into a hollowed out mountain in Colorado. It's just one of the top secret shelters where 7,000 Americans will go to in the event of nuclear annihilation. The government built more than 7,000
people now go feel carry. It's what they call it. They all states. So, God. Mais vraiment d'ailleurs à tout. Both are useless freedom fighter. Anyway, if freedom fighter, my was all. I'm blaming. At times, you change along with the change. There are some kind of things that will be happening. That look for information. Talk about waiting day. Waking up the people. We are greater than these people. There are a lot of things they can't do. There are a lot of things they can't do because we are much. Huh? A lot of things they can't do because we are much. But right now we are doing zombie. This one is not film or not be film, but this reality. Listen to it.
It almost looks like, wow, you put all this money into it, you must know something's coming. You are entering one of the most secret places on Earth. It's a bunker built into a hollowed out mountain in Colorado. It's just one of the top secret shelters where 7,000 Americans will go to in the event of nuclear annihilation.
The government built more than 100 of these bunkers and relocation facilities around the country.
There's no room for families. Wives, children not included.
The plans to get a small number of government officials out of Washington, out of major cities, and into these bunkers around the country. And it doesn't include families.
Gary Graff is the author of the new book,
No.
Raven Rock.
Now, why are they building it? They build it. We are not talking about the one in Washington, D.C. That one, in case of that one, our presidential threat just there. Then I will have president, I can rescue president. Even though they bomb the whole world, though, every day, even up by Sunu. The only time they used it was 9/11 attack. Because they have to rescue the president, the senator, the top senators, and the rest. Why you a fool where they want 12 hours? The egg soon. I hate it. You just the society. We don't care to question anything. What's happening? We don't know. Nobody want to know about it. We don't want to know. After all, you can You are hearing now. You are hearing now. May I play and small? May I end down?
Secret plan to save itself while the rest of us die. The title comes from
Now,
this plan. Who's on it?
you see bad person commenting. Just listen. I won't interrupt again.
The government built more than 100 of these bunkers and relocation facilities around the country.
There's no room for families. Wives, children not included.
The plans to get a small number of government officials out of Washington, out of major cities, and into these bunkers around the country. And it doesn't include families.
Gary Graff is the author of the new book, Raven Rock, the U.S. government's secret plan to save itself while the rest of us die. The title comes from this place, Raven Rock Mountain, a super secret bunker in Pennsylvania where Pentagon brass will relocate in a nuclear war. How do you get on this list? And who's on it?
Well, so the list
Now, let me end it here to save this very broadcast. Now, if war happen now, for example, say nuclear war just happen. That's why you see them already on the track. Obama came, Bush, but my savior, it may not be your own, I don't care. Donald Trump, he came, no more war. He don't want you to die. He didn't fight any war. He didn't put America into war. They only put America into war for those people to retaliate, but so that everybody will sing. Should I tell you today that the 9/11 attack of the World Trade Center was not Osama bin Laden? It was the Bushes that caused it. It was them that caused it. It was the Bushes. They have been wanting you to die. A man, he came and said, no, this thing will not happen. I will not allow this thing happen. He take America out of the war. He sent peace in the Middle East. We're not how we talk about. How foolish you people are. Look at it now. Your co-worker that you get say, "Iya marié." Every time you are here, every time you are here. Okay, now Emma, no work or Third World War. The same people. This guy went dead. Putin on my wag more. Your power man. We do no more than a Putin. That you were insulting. The same Nazi Malaysia, who caused the Second World War. Well, where he went to Ukraine to go and rape because he was in headquarters again. He was in headquarters again. That's why Antonio Guterres. That is. Emi mama gbe ma e mani mana wune mehewe ogun ogbe. E no ye ke ko Antonio Guterres o ogbe do wa fi on page wa fian. Is in Ukraine as we speak. Is in Ukraine as we speak because it is their interest. It is their interest. It is their interest, not your interest. So what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to see as many people I can save. That is my mission. As many people I can that who can carry this information. Go on, but go and do your findings. We are lost in emotions. Ya tange nana ya magbere Usama bin Laden wa ya yin ya magbe. Ya mo Usama bin Laden wa wa ya yi. Ya kama ege Michael Jackson wa ya yi or Ragbon wa ya yi. O ya yi na because I'm a conspiracy theorist. O ya yi. And tiebo me because one say now. You know you are a graduate, I'm not a graduate. How I come, I know what you know. I don't. What I know, you don't know it. But you are a graduate too. We don't believe ourselves. Me, I don't argue with people. Who not tell me go and find it out. But don't come and say, "Well, I got wrong power. We have problem." It's a narrative. The same narrative they created before. That's what we are today. Why the government building bunkers? Why are they trying to cause war? What's the purpose of that? Imagine a bunker past 7,000 people, government officials. Do you think these people right now have no la bunker? They are immune to the Miami. Their immune system Trump has your own. Do you think they take it now? Thank God that I'm doing the teaching right now from another perspective. I think your body go tell you now say man, nobody. But the prevention they are making is not for you. They don't just want you around them, that's just the fact. But the only person that wants you to stay alive. Now, let me quickly play us a video. Only president of America who have talked about the killing that is happening in society. Let me play it to you. This video is 2020 or so. I just pray I see it right now very easily because I was never planning on playing it. But something prompted up right now, I have to play. Something I prompted up, I have to play. Just hold on. Just pray in the name of Jesus. You know, so now blood the heart where I see it. I think I downloaded it. Or I did not. If I didn't download it, I'd be saying, maybe I'm sharing, I don't know. If it's not here, that is to say I didn't download it. But when I was searching my page yesterday, I saw it. But let me see if you will share it. Maybe I've not downloaded it yet, but I just share it. Let me just see to it. Just hold on, please. If I share it, I will get it immediately. Because anything you are doing in life, it always takes time. A lot of things are not really very easy. Oh. My kind of broker, you know, I don't come here to bully people. At times you have to gather a lot of things together. That's why if you are looking for it now, it will be difficult. Okay, I think this is the one. This is the one.
Nigeria, including the burning of churches and the killing.
Listen.
Concerned by religious violence in Nigeria, including the burning of churches and the killing and persecution. Deeply concerned by religious violence in Nigeria, including the burning of churches and the killing and persecution of Christians. We encourage Nigeria to do everything in their power to immediately secure the affected communities and to protect innocent civilians of all faiths.
The killings of Christians, Christian persecution, getting virtually no coverage on the mainstream media. And here to discuss this, co-host of the Christian Broadcasting Network.
Now, they were not showing it. They keep everything away from media. But this is the man you insulted. That he did not love black. What have your Who what to be bad on where to be or a bad to go? What have the body done about the killings in Nigeria? This is what this man said. No, but my case under 4 years, he could stretch his hand of security to Nigeria. He could stretch his hand. Now, what does all these leaders do? Before they come catch you, say crime again, whatever, because now UK, now they cover up for all these people. They don't always brought this matter to his doorstep. He found it out by himself. Then he sent message to Mr. President. Say the killing of Christians. They should put effort. But will you be able to survive to that time? Nigeria is part of the list, the country they want to make okay. But our leaders that are there, they are not ready. Osibajo, idiotic Osibajo is parabolating here and there. That's the problem. But at times we worship our oppressor. This man, if that's all you are going to pray in his name, say God of Donald Trump, not bless you well. Because most of you are just ranting, misbehaving. He talked about it already. He talked about it already. They got the plans already. Now, are you ready to remind Donald Trump for what he promised us? You are not ready. Now already, I see them up to now, they are congratulating Joe Biden. Anyway, we congratulate. No, shake it. Oh. You thought that is a mistake. Let me just make me play the video finish. This was year 2000 here. Because what did this man can't do? He did different. What he can't do, it is very, very different from what you feel yourself, you feel you have in mind. At times we always do comparison. All it does not be the same. Activists many for Nigeria, but my own way is different.
Thank you so much for being with us. What is the story?
Deeply
Oh.
concerned by religious violence in Nigeria, including the burning of churches and the killing and persecution of Christians. We encourage Nigeria to do everything in their power to immediately secure the affected communities and to protect innocent civilians of all faiths.
The killings of Christians, Christian persecution, getting virtually no coverage on the mainstream media. And here to discuss this, co-host.
They're not talking for CNN, they're not talking for BBC.
David Brody.
They don't talk about it.
Thank you so much for being with us. What is the story here? What's happening to Christians in Nigeria and other countries that are dangerous?
Yeah, it's horrible. 62%. That's the violence that's up in just 1 year in Nigeria. It's in the top 10 of Christian persecution worldwide. 215 million Christians overall persecuted around the country, or excuse me, around the world.
Up to now, we are still dying.
What's happening in Nigeria? I mean, some of the stories are just horrible.
Oh, they're atrocious, Ainsley. I mean, babies being thrown against rocks, terrorists going through towns, slitting people's throats.
They are multiplying.
Stories are just stunning.
They are using cow to disguise.
These areas?
Then you want to come and tell me, I come ready to Gbinigun, we respect one idiot who unleashed all this mayhem on us? Then I will not be only Buhari, my brother. Our leaders are part of it. Buhari is no more than the 36 state governors. They accepted this carol. But Omanore White House, to get to America 17 hours on flight. But he could remember you. But have you ever one day remember and talk about it? That something is wrong with your country. Then I see them taught there. Thank God. Yes, I have to tell you the fact here. You have we are going. That is just because it does not work out. Even the amalgamation right now is not working. It's not working. Nobody cares. Nobody want to disseminate information. Nobody cares. Even when they saw you talking about it. Imagine, look at the brown fans today. They have never wanted diverted and talk about that thing. They don't even know what is coming. Nobody cares to know about it. Why not remind Donald Trump, please, we are promising. We are the Christians they are killing. Nobody cares. Why not say, okay, Epa, we are the Christians they are killing? How many times has any of your leaders from any local government or whatever have talked the way Donald Trump has spoken? If you are talking about part of the people who have exploited Africa, Donald Trump is not a part of it. Mali got their debate today is the power of Donald Trump. Mali, they have the infantry to tell Emmanuel Macron that we are no longer going to be this colonialism yoke. We are breaking it. It is his effort. Burkina Faso, we are able to overthrow. It is effort. No, you know, don't work back the way a man now he don't do anyhow. That's why they are trying to do it amicably to solve a lot of nonsense. We don't even know our enemy. And we don't care to know our enemy. Just to make money and so. Are you going to enjoy the money? On which earth are you going to stay? I have a bunkers in IFA, a Democrat of Bolivia. Go and confirm or not bomb a World Trade Center. A lot of things that you feel that happen the BBC time away, they all lie to you. They all lie to you. When we are talking about the mainstream media, if a share a rally man, you pay the kekan. Who what? Do you think you are doing me? Am I doing monetization? Oh, I will bet you a wabu. If you watch it for yourself. When you are sleeping, I'm screaming it like so that you can go there. You can't watch. You think you are helping me? You are not helping me. You are to help yourself and your children. Because information will be there now, it will help you tomorrow. Or whether you are or you got the way whether you're being able to know. But did you know it? I'm not sure you know it. But our people, our youth that will also be talking from Nigeria, they are playing politics. You see where this idiotic man, where he has failed. Even where he is, he doesn't know what's happening. And America, the man for don't come back. He is not yet back right now. It have not been reinstated because they are wanting you to rise up and speak. If you are using your Facebook, retreat, then everybody will be aware of what's happening. But up till now, people are managing. People are going for medical checkup every day by day, not knowing that this same thing are affecting you. Do you think he's going to do like bomb or WhatsApp? No. Automatically, what you used to think that is right, automatically you start thinking that is evil. Me I for not condemn midst of I just be there on my own. It's very unfortunate that on our way on those everybody must have to be together. With the ideology I have, I don't think I'm supposed to even be a friend to any black monkey. I don't think. Because I hate people who never want to wake up. I hate people who never want to wake up. Go and be most of the rallies they were doing, you can was facing it. Everybody that came out, I had to say, Yamari or Yin Yamari, walk barrier. Yamari now. That's why they are coming out. Now, why not imitate them? Do you think they are full? Okay, we're on base. We're on base. Now you wise pass. They only want to claim as if they know it all. You don't know anything. What did you know? You don't know anything now. If I thought you want to even claim say you know something, now danger you want to take the claim say you know something. He may go Spanish in one. He may walk in one. Or what my woman. Or what my woman. Or a team man who man in my own and Billy among the wrong. The book of Matthew 24, verse 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of these days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the power of the heavens shall be shaken. This was what the Bill Gates wanted to do. He said he wanted to dim the sun by carrying thousands of lights. They're going to spray this something will be like smoke to take dim the sun. They have all the plans in stock with them. I put up this way today, manipulate weather. I don't know. My dear, it's not all about me here. It's all about you. It's not all about me. Oh. It's just that I don't have the kind of wicked mind in my soul, man. That's why I'm dishing out information. I for the put on for my only platform, you know. I'm putting it there so that you go and watch. If the page lost, for example, they kill the page, you are alive. It's preferable than me. That was I'm still more better than 100% of you guys that feel you have good mind. Than now somebody that will go and search for information, he will bring it out. So this is what you are going to be seeing. That's why today, if not for God, you have heard, even from that video I posted, that una know say this thing do some, China do some. Now this thing become they plan their own. France wants to do their own song too. All of them want to do their own song. China do their song. Oh, more hotter than the normal song way they. That's why you hear them talk about climate change here and there. What did you have for climate? They are the one changing it. They are the one changing it. If they want to cause excess flow, there's a way they cost it. There's a way they cost it. So earlier the better we know it. That's why at times, tell your friends, I'm not doing monetization. Tell them, always go to this page, give them the name. To come and hear one or two information. No, you are here, we are aware. It's not about me. Only the social media, whatever, that is not interested about monetization. Because I'm not interested, man, to save life. Whatever thing they give to you, to God be the glory and the anyway. Let me show you our weather for today. You'll be astonished. When I not see and say February, it may go you pay summer. I'll be in March. February, I was very summer. But right now it's crazy. They are manipulating everything. See our weather today. This is our weather for today. See to it. Cloudy. Okporu. Abo kona na wari bo kan ri ogwefo. O kona ware ma. Na community this thing and be this. All these fowl they are just here. Okporu na hena okporu. Elehuhu were ma elehuhu. There are a lot of birds here. A lot of birds here. May I show you a pepper. The biggest garden in this area. Very big. I will say weather good now. You see everywhere go full. You know. So, my dear, you can still save yourself. The information you have had, what you are happy about today, going out with Nanaro, error, if near only a unique. If mammy, I am a man, you turn. Always get away with baby it where they say. Where we baby it where they secretary. Don't just 40 for everything. In our room, Demian, in a woman, Nico, Dania, make an eye, Vimy, and Wigby. E yan gwalo ni am make na ya je mana gbon kan ni a ori afian o pe na ni temo ma wasin ye Donald Trump o fo no mu di awe no e mi na wa we yen pe nu wa we mi na e akeso amohu e awaje na but amami pa bu wa no be yerun be ya so pe ana even when I do boy gara gbon for example yan do ara gbe pi o ni gba o ma no yin ewe ma gbon ge o do la ko yi. The only way you can show now that yes, really, you love yourself is to confirm what is happening. Up till now, they are still hiding it. They don't want you to know about what's happening. They don't want you to know. Imagine, on one day Twitter, somebody bought Twitter with his money. Why are you concerned about it? That I hope they, okay now, they know free speech for America right from time. They know free speech for America right from time. Over here, go and work election or ring gay. Everywhere can not tell you what we were good at, we're not banded with Facebook. Huh? And what load the or Tawaya can be your room. Up to now, only I could do it. People are spending their money, but you cannot spend out your time. Talk to your friends. Please, let us not take these things. It's not all about this boy here. There are information that's coming out from that page. There is no day I don't reveal what's happening. You think it's a joke? If it's a joke, for example, Why what I've said? Why is everything coming to pass today? If it is a joke, for example, why is everything I've said, why is it coming to pass? The government is way now. I'm not sure now the camera where government is working on. All these are just normal. I can't renovate a bank, I just renovate it. That's all. But let one state governor do this one in Nigeria. In the Guinness Book of Records. I work more yo. You see to it? So our people practically we have a long way to go. Because our sense of human is too low. That's the major problem that we have. Our sense of humor is too low. After this very video now, you'll be surprised, astonished if you are not here. Very small. But the same person, for him to also know about what's happening, where we are, I will find ourselves here. So I'm letting you know, you have from the Aussies months, hundreds of underground houses or workbo. Agbonoruwoto, I tell you, Agbo, near Vimoyi. 35,000 emo boy emo ami we wona ni the Russia gogo wo dona ni then wa we Russia ma I want to tell us another thing again. There is crisis right now about the gas. Russia is trying to promote their currency. Russia have told them any European country that must buy gas from them, it must buy with ruble. That is China currency. And that ruble is about 13 cents, is about 8,000 something of that ruble. Don't say where our naira still devalue. So that's the only best way right now. They are trying to switch up the powers that is vested upon dollar. So that I cannot have something. You they claim your thing, they go, you know. You get weapon, me get weapon. Waiting until pass me. So the former Soviet Union, which is the USSR, Russia, they are taking back power. These people have concentrated on themselves. They are collecting it gradually. That's why right now a lot of things are happening that you yourself, if we get they are saying the other side of the media. If Russia want to make sure now, majority of the European countries, they depend on Russia gas. That's what they depend on. The same initiative, what the Muammar Gaddafi were trying to bring out. Say right now, we want to be doing Euro currency. If you must buy oil from us as an African, look at currency where you they use. That made they keep Muammar Gaddafi away. And Russia have been a storm to NATO right from time at UN. He have been a storm to their flesh. You don't know why that man is stubborn. The reason that man is stubborn is what I'm telling you right now. NATO country, they can sink you. They were the one that killed Muammar Gaddafi, who is our father. When Muammar Gaddafi was alive, I remember those days, people in our area would go to Libya and come back with Ben 190. It was not like that. A lot of things were free. Libya was a desert when they met it. He made it to become a fertile land. But the only leader we have then, who was always talking to these people they were afraid of, was Muammar Gaddafi. But the deal they do, Obama not let me with Agmo. No, you won't be a me. They gave the commander and they use the people against him. That's why today Africa is like this today. John Problem Magufuli came out and said, okay, now there's a reason why Tanzania must be Mongolified. We don't need these things. He rejected $10 billion loan from the Chinese. He don't take John Problem Magufuli. They poisoned him and he died. But for you to get your head trick as an African, all you know, me I get money, me I go build house. Okay, who is to make us okay? Your children will see get great-grandchildren one day. This was the mistake our father made today. We are suffering. Nobody is to do anything. Is ready to do anything about the mess we find ourselves. We go do gigolo. Okay, who they hungry as we they talk now? Who know the sick clothes they wear? Who know the see money they buy organic cream they rob? I don't understand. But we are at least after our departure, the love we have for our children, let that love motivate us to create that enabling environment for children yet unborn. It's not about we now. At least the one who fix it will do and small. Look at the narrative. We die with it. Our children is coming out the same thing. Do you even know school is fake? Some of the things they taught them in school, you are not supposed to even learn it in school. It's just to put you into stress. Some of all these things we are supposed to be practical. All this one, go write this and write this one, now nonsense. But you may not understand. A lot of things we are seeing in this life today that will grow out to come and meet. The one we read inside, even you yourself, you are not even read. You are not read. Remove eyelashes now. Not do makeup. See how you be hungry. But our mothers, they know they do makeup. You see how beautiful they are. How many will let all women today fall out? Without your normal hair, just come out. Without to marry me rakbe. Without you are not using organic cream. Come out like that, you are ugly. Even human being right now is not real. Fakeism everywhere. Once they clean makeup, they'll be like juju. You think that that's a normal life? The money that kids spend in makeup, or born on the spender. The money that kids spend in makeup will go last that kid 1 month, or born in 1 year. Now 1 year. Automatically things are getting worse every day by day. Nobody is ready to even at least this even on your own man. We are very comfortable. Now why are you cool? All European countries, they are soberly reflected. Saying now, how did they find themselves here? What must we have to do to leave this mess? Nobody cares. Nobody is giving us information. Man, on the television they are watching, they have source of their information also. They pass information around themselves. But our own, we doesn't have information. Only a dumb man that got this information abroad. How many are we in social media? Does that mean it's good? How many are we in social media? Why not also call one person, my brother, we're too much of everything is bad. Or quote day, then you are happy. Somebody is arrested today right now. Hey, Tony Kame, at least go and see social media. Some are jubilating while some are hungry. Does that solve our problem? It does not solve our problem. An innocent woman right now has been arrested due to what his son is doing or whatever. You know, why am I always trying to place some dots or trying to do some comparison here? Most people say what we are taking as a problem is not really our problem. We are just being carried away stupidly, either because we are brain dead or how will I took a risk to Europe, pass through river, then I'll come here. The same thing where they feel for home is about to happen to me here. Such a thing is not. There are a lot of things we are not supposed to accept. For crying out loud, we shouldn't accept. If at the end of the day we still know they still kill us, no problem. Not dying ignorantly, surrounding up yourself just freely like that to them. Let it be difficult before they cut you. I will remember here, sir. At least you are in your fourth one. If I thought they later apprehended me and they kill me, I hear now. I tried at least here. I was a man. I tried. You see some Moibo. So I say I met somebody that they say Newton. You know, eh? I was okay. Why were you say? He said, "Can I not sue you?" Everybody need to think for himself. But look at all that. Nobody, as if it's a written. Let me end up this video. For those of you tuning in, please, even though you know person, not you maybe your party or your still send this message to him or her. He's not helping himself. Or my lie. So that that I will see me, I will run and see me. Please. Please. That I will see me, don't do it with pride. Emma don't do it with pride. Don't do it with pride. Nobody's castigating you here. So that I will run and see me. The tear that is coming is too much. My TV, don't think it's a joke. Today is Thursday, 28th April 2022. So God bless you. So the reason why I always put our number here, most of the time people will be writing, asking our phone number. That's why I always put it here. Our number is +34 631 056 284. Our phone number is +34 631 056284. Please, I phone me yena. Information matters a lot. Information matters a lot. I saw a girl in Germany with herself. I think somebody sent me the video on the 26th. Somebody sent me the video. So I watched part of the video. The girl we are talking about that they are deporting in Germany on the 27th. That was yesterday. So I look at it. The time frame was too short. I think I look at it on the 26th night. So there's no way I can have to run my Facebook is really under restrictions. So they are not my video these days hardly before it go viral. Accepting you have to share it massively, before it can get to a larger audience. So I said the girl lamenting, shouting. Even somebody were even accusing the girl that the girl is happy that they want to deport people. I did the same thing this guy be doing. Anytime he had information, he will tell them, German want to deport. They don't always also believe the girl. The same Nigerian people does not always believe the guy. I say, okay, now make all you can get nana. Because we know they believe. And at the end of the day, the guy go talk and they go through deport. I think allegedly, I'm not too sure. I think I heard that whether they also deport on the 14th or so. Whether on the 14th of last month or now the 14th of this month, it can't be, I not can know. But I heard that when he mentioned about Iyanwe can be deported on the 14th. And right now they are deporting on the 27th again. And the reason why they are deporting you right now, they are deporting you, they want you to know Yahuwah. Because you and that's just the truth. Nothing more. You have not done anything wrong. The only thing right now, they are massively going to deport you. If you that's the reason why I don't want to mention too much their name. A lot of you know it. A risk. A risk. A big risk. No, not via no matter if you marry you want that now because only here will you do. All these people they are planning, but we don't have plans on ground. We are not reasoning. You have to be a critical thinker. Okay, typho. Or why we co Uri a video ne? I will cooperation at it. I will not be cooperation and video be want to. Kai. Yeah, what a congra Uri a tulation ne? Or we congratulate, I told we congratulate now. Congratulations if you want to. That's the life we live now. He may wa attacking ya. Me and Dotie boyo deru doni gilino. Deru doni gilino. Because he am the mass bury arewu. I got kunwe. Okay, now why they not deported them? Okay, now you said why you load them now. And a lot of people they took it. They took the mark because near me can have problem can face deportation. Where the government that will start deporting you to your country where there is war. A UK that they be here now, that say okay now, instead of them deporting them to their country, they created a camp for them, a refugee camp for them in Rwanda. Why German not create refugee camp for them? Okay, this are too full. Yeah, man, we are Segbe. Why they okay now here too full? More carry can go Spain, or Spain too full. More carry can go Sweden. So, learn how to combine dots. That's our problem here. Fill in the blank spaces. Eze dash. It can be Ezo go to farm. It's not all the time it's Ezo go to school. Are you hearing me? Fill in the blank spaces. Eze dash. It can be Eze go to farm. Not be only school Eze go. Agbo Malaika live in town of Lagoon. Agbo Malaika is no longer in Lagoon. He might be in New York. Or he might be in prison. Depends on whether he commit crime like a hot puppy. So let's be faster. Let's be at time faster than these people. That's the only thing that can help us. And let's stop doing all the political correctness. People will still go to YouTube now. And I don't know if people can do that. I know they cannot do it now. They can't do it. Who's going to do it? Me. So good day all and God bless you. Ciao.